Hey there, welcome back to our Okie Dokie Life. Today we are going to work on our greenhouse. You saw in a video earlier, a storm came through with some very strong winds and it kind of tore up our greenhouse a little bit. So we are going to work on it today, just straightening that back up so we can actually use it.
And we're going to see if we can brace it to maybe withstand strong winds again, because we're still in early spring and we have a lot more wind in our future. We did already kind of get an idea in place. So we have our template made. We're going to go ahead and use it to get a couple more sets of it created, and then we'll show you how we're going to try to stake all this up. So we have our template made to where some of the angles can work for what we need it to do in there. This side's going to stake into the ground, so we're kind of cutting a sharp edge on it. And on this side, it's kind of where the curve of the natural curve of the roof is going to meet. So we just kind of have it so it's not poking into the material so hard. So when we're rebracing this, we're going to start on the middle beam because this is where it has the least amount of support. That way, once we get it kind of ready, the other two that we're going to put in we're not going to be pushing against the frame so much. So, just want to cut. Yeah. We're going to use our handy dandy strapping, the plumber strapping. We use it for a lot of things.
I think we're getting in here.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to get it wrapped. I'm going to try to get the strapping as tight as I can so it doesn't move much, but we are going to go ahead and put a screw in just to kind of hold it in place as well. So. Looks like it held it pretty good.
Yeah.
So that'll keep that from being able to slide really either way, and should create a ton of resistance on that side. So the stake, putting the stake point on the bottom helps a lot with that. It won't slide out from underneath it. We probably will end up putting a T-post alongside it just to kind of give it a little bit extra stability. Just because I'm a nervous Nelly now, I'm going to put one on this side as well. That won't go anywhere. I don't have a strap here, but...
Famous last words.
Now we just have to do that 2 more times. When we first went in there, whenever we still had all the doors closed and all the windows shut, the thermometer had gone past its maximum reading level. So it was pretty warm in there. So we're enjoying the time outside of it as we can. So.
Okay, so we found an older T-post, and he is going to put the T-post in beside the base of our support board, and then we'll cut it down, use the excess on the next board, cut it down, and use the excess on the next board. Kind of similar as we did around the base of the greenhouse. So he's going to drive that in, and then we're going to go from there. So I have another project that I'm going to work on sometime, but not today. But this is kind of what I'm looking at. I saw this on Pinterest, and this is to where you can make a raised flower bed or raised garden, I guess, out of some buckets and some 2x4s. And it's a really simple concept. And I just kind of laid it out here to kind of see what the scheme would be. And actually, some of our lumber that we cut today is going to be perfect for this, because I have some scraps here that will fit exactly right here on this end. So it's like it's meant to be. But that'll be a different day. But stay tuned for that. Let me show you what we did. Didn't have our camera rolling, but we did install an exhaust fan. Well, I said we. Brett mainly did this. So this is an exhaust fan we bought off of Amazon, and he framed it up, and this will actually help sturdy up the greenhouse even more. And then this is it running, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it's not super loud at all, so it's pretty nice. And it also has a thermostat control, so you can set the temperature for it to come on if it gets above, whatever certain temperature you're looking at here. You can see that. I think he had it set on 60 just because to show you the sound, how loud it is, but not loud at all. So hopefully this will help once we get plants in here, because as we did show, it was over 120 in here when we came in here, and the thermostat was thermometer was sitting in the sun. So I don't think that that's accurate because it doesn't feel over 100 in here, does it?
No, it probably closer to 80.
Yeah.
Maybe high 80s.
Because you said that a second ago for 88 or something, didn't you? And it went off.
Yeah. Yeah, I have it at 88 and it goes off, so.
Yeah, so I don't think it's that warm in here. So.
Yeah.
I have bought a shade cloth to put on this for as we get into the hotter temperatures. But I think we're going to just test this out and see how this works here for a little bit. I know Brett has some little testers. I'll let you talk about it.
Oh, I have some thermometers that are digital that'll track to the web. So I'm going to get those set up in here. That way we can kind of monitor exactly how high and low we get and kind of see the trends of when the sun's out, how hot it is outside, and then that way we kind of know what to prepare for it. So we also have some louvers that we're going to install in here. So if it is completely shut up and it gets really hot, hopefully they'll open up when that fan kicks on and help cool it off in here. We put the fan up high to draw out the hot air. When we install the louvers, they're going to be on the other side of the building or the other side of the greenhouse, and they'll be down low to kind of try to draw in the cooler air from the ground.
So that will be a different video because we put in a day already.
Yeah.
We're tired. We worked cows with our family and then decided to work on the greenhouse, and I think we're
pooped.
We're pooped. Yeah. But all in all, some good progress today. Happy to have gotten this started up. And
hopefully it'll last through another Oklahoma windstorm.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us with getting this all sturdy back up. Hopefully it'll last a lot longer this time than it did last time. We'll see you next time. Bye.